Last time we just woken up an old Klingon Chancellor from planet Bath. So we've come back with another ship. Well, kind of. And we're going to be doing something. Going to find out what we're continuing on without the Klingon Civil War storyline.
The time has come. Join us in the Boreth system. We are preparing to make our next move against the forces of the so-called Emperor and his dishonorable lackeys. Soon we will rally those who would end this destructive conflict and restore the Empire. The journey lies ahead. All that remains is to take the first step.
Head to the Boreth system in the Beta Quadrant to meet your allies. Right. And this time we're picking up a Tetrium mine launcher. I can't tell you much about those because they're brand new. But if you have Tetrium builds, it's the first time I think we've got a Tetrium based weapon. So let's head to Boreth then. Ah, Martok.
Ah, you have arrived. Good. Perhaps you can succeed where I have not.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. What's the problem?
The problem is that we cannot decide on our next move. Getting a spy, a warrior, a politician, and a general to agree on anything is a difficult challenge. When all those people are Klingons, it becomes a challenge worthy of Kalis himself.
Yes, sadly we were there when Kalis died, so since I'm not Kalis, what suggest we do?
Speak with the others, see what they have in mind. Your fresh perspective may find a path forward, if such a thing exists.
Very well, I'll speak with the others and seek their counsel. So, we have Detpa.
I have received word that systems controlled by House Korath are being attacked by forces loyal to Jumpok. They are being punished for their refusal to bend the knee.
As are many. Jumpok seeks vengeance on any who their defies his will.
Our intel suggests that Akar's virus has been used to render their starships defenseless in several battles. I believe we can forge an alliance with them by providing the countermeasures to the virus. This will give their forces a chance to fight as warriors rather than die without honor in the cold darkness of space.
Agreed. Your plan is worth consideration at Detpa. So, well?
The others believe we should curry favor with the strongest houses that stand against Jimpok. It is not a position I agree with.
Why is that?
The strong houses will resent any aid from us. They will take it as an offense, a question of their honor and their prowess as warriors. Smaller houses in need will be more pragmatic. They will accept our aid and become loyal allies when called upon.
You make a good point.
I believe we should prove our strength by helping those who need it most. In doing so, we will earn respect from the stronger houses, rather than resentment.
Wisdom is appreciated well. So, Julia.
My mind often returns to the disaster at Kuvat. Though it was Akar who gave the order to fire on the planet, it happened on my ship. I want to remove the dishonor of that treacherous attack on the world of my mother's birth.
How do you propose to do that?
There are reports of new mycelial rifts opening in the Kuvat system. Corrupted Alachi have launched several attacks in retaliation for previous attacks of aggression against them. It seems another one of my sins has returned to haunt me. I would go to Kavat and aid their forces against the Alachi.
Working to undo the damage would be noticed and appreciated. Right. General?
You see, I think that's why we have yet to agree on a plan. Each of us has a bold, challenging goal in mind.
Indeed. What's your idea, General?
I proposed that we go to Kronos and put a bat'leth into Jimpok's skull. After issuing a formal challenge for the right to lead, of course. As glorious as that would be, it was decided the level of security surrounding the Emperor would be more than even we could handle. That, and the matter of his dishonorable solution to the last fight we had over the Chancellor's seat. Ah!
Yeah, considering that you're standing here, I think so, yeah. I see. Well, of what the puzzle I've heard so far, I believe the rest should be considered first.
Indeed. I would hear your reasoning for this decision.
House Kuraf is one of the great houses. They could see our aid as an insult.
That may be true, but what of Kuvat? Do we abandon the people there to the Alachi?
No, we help them once we have greater numbers to assist us.
Yes. A warrior who enters a battle unprepared is a warrior destined to fail. You are correct. With more forces at our side, we will be able to face the Alachi and aid the people of Kuvat.
Then we should decide upon ALS House to assist.
I do not disagree. And I believe I know the perfect candidate for this operation. House Kang.
That is an interesting choice.
After the death of the Master Kang, the house lost a great deal of influence. It has been in a slow but steady state of decline ever since. They have been seeking a way to restore glory to their house for some time now. Their most recent attempt ended poorly.
Go on.
When Jimpok declared himself emperor, House Kang was preparing to stage a coup. Unfortunately, spies discovered their plan and informed Jimpok. Imperial security captured most of the leadership of House Kang, and they are on their way to rural Pente as we speak.
Jimpok threw me into a prison once. He wanted me to suffer and die without honor. I will not let that happen to the warriors of House Kang.
Sounds like you have an idea, General.
I do. I think we should raid that system and liberate the House Kang warriors being held there.
A bold plan, but not one they will not be expecting.
I will lead our ground forces on these raids. I knew Dahar Master Kang, and I know many of the current leaders of his house. They will be quicker to trust a familiar face.
Very well.
While we conduct the raids, I want the crews of the Corps and Rotaran to seek more allies and conduct reconnaissance. We must be prepared for future battles after this one.
Indeed.
Now, let us show the great houses our strength. Kapla!
Kapla.
They're holding General Kanal of House Kang on one of these prison stations, along with many of his loyal warriors. The stations are rigged with sensor jammers, so we'll have to find Kanal and his forces the hard way.
General Matok?
I'll be leading the boarding parties to search for Kanal, starting with Station Alpha. We'll beam over from your ship once you've disabled the station's defenses. And then things will get interesting. I do not expect the prison guards to give up their prize easily.
Very well. All hands battle stations. Alright. We're going in. Let's knock out the escort first. Beaming over party.
Boarding party transport complete. We are engaging the enemy.
Right.
Incoming fleet on set. Prepare for combat.
Oh, they were somewhat, but we were expecting them to some degree. Nauticans? They had Nauticans?
This is Martok. We've completed our search of the station, but Kanal was nowhere to be found. We did find some of his troops, though. Several of them told me that Kanal was taken to Station Gamma for interrogation.
Sounds like we have our next destination, General.
Indeed. We have some new allies to join in the fight. Kanal's warriors are eager to help us, and I'm inclined to let them.
As am I.
Good. We're ready for the next jailbreak. Come and get us.
Run away. General, stand by. Let's pick up. Let's move on. Bring the General back and his teams. And a few extras.
They'll be waiting for us on Station Gamma. Let's not disappoint them.
Yeah.
A leader who thinks of those who serve, as well as the Empire. Warriors follow them proudly.
Station Gamma in sync.
Yep, he's on this one.
This is Martok. Resistance is stronger than anticipated. We need reinforcements immediately.
So, General, we'll be more troops.
I'm picking up incoming warp signatures. Enemy forces are inbound to our position.
General, we have company. We'll be more positive when we can.
Here they come. Looks like a Nausicaan mercenary fleet.
We'll quickly beam over a few here now. That's his. No, Nausicaan fleet. No, that's brilliant. I really do not get cutting those weapons.
The station is secure, but Kanal is not here. In fact, no one from House Kang is here. Mostly dregs bound for a dishonorable death on that ice ball down there.
Did you find any clues to Kanal's location?
Possibly. I found an old friend of ours locked up over here. That annoying Ferengi who sold us out to Jim Puck back on Nimbus 3. He says he has information, but he'll only speak to you about it.
Oh dear. Madron. This ought to be interesting. Put him on screen.
We meet again, Nemesis. After an unfortunate misunderstanding between myself and the Klingons, I find myself bound for the frozen depths of Rura Pente. They didn't even give me a trial. But my fortunes could be about to change. I know where your famous general is.
What do you want this time, Madron?
Since we lack the time for a proper series of negotiations, I'll make it simple for you. Get me out of here, alive, and I will tell you where he is. Leave me here to my cruel, frozen fate, and you'll never find him.
I'll get you out there and see to that you receive a fair trial. Final offer.
But you... we have a deal. Even a prison cell on Kronos is better than that frozen nightmare below. I'd be standing before the blessed exchequer within a week. My ledgers are not ready for the final audit.
Where's the Joe Canal? Madrid?
One of the prisoners here put a shiv in his back to score points. He should be dead, but the word is Emperor Jempok made it clear he was not to die a warrior's death. Unfortunately, the surgeon here is an incompetent drunk, so they took Kanal to Beta Station for medical treatment over there. Check the sickbay logs under snacks and libations if you don't believe me.
Joe Martok?
It appears the little Capex is telling the truth. Pity. I was looking forward to dangling him by his ears from an airlock until he talked.
General?
Very well. I'll bring him along and throw him by the ears into your brig. Enough of this. We're ready to beam out when you are.
Understood. Security prepares the cell in the brig.
Quickly! Kanal has survived one attack. He may not survive another.
Indeed.
Enemy vessel decloaking. It's a dreadnought.
Thought that was the case. A bit too far away. Would you disable the station better? I don't recognize this Klingon ship.
It's done. Station Beta is disabled. Boarding parties, stand by for transport.
Let's get ready to beam over.
That dreadnought's arrival worked in our favor. The guards were distracted by your glorious battle, and Kanal used the opportunity to stage a riot. By the time we got here, most of the fighting was over.
There'll be other battles, General.
Indeed. Kanal is still in one piece, and we're all ready to leave this place.
Understood. Stand by for transport.
Lady Joula and Laurel, you honor us, Mother. House Kang will not forget your actions today.
You're needed in the fight to restore the Empire, General. The honor is ours.
Well said. Jempok sending my troops and I to die in prison is cause enough for us to rally to your banner. But no Klingon would turn their backs on a campaign to save our glorious Empire. Give the call to arms, and House Kang will answer.
Come on, gentlemen. You will not have to wait long to heed such a call to glory.
David, we'll be in touch.
We are receiving an incoming transmission from a dead Pa.
On screen.
House Korath is under attack once more. This time in the Forca system. A number of their ships have been disabled by Akar's virus and left to die in the void. He is sending a message. Stand against the Emperor and face a dishonorable death.
Another mind game.
Indeed. But this is a game we can win. If we move quickly, we can reach Forcas before those vessels break down and explode. We can give them the countermeasures they need to survive.
And what's the call here?
I will not stand by and do nothing when we have the means to save those warriors. A dead Pa, we will meet you in the Forca system. Be prepared to render assistance to the Korath vessels.
Helm, set course for the Forca system maximum warp.
From what I can tell, Akar has infected these ships with a virus similar to the one he used to destroy the Lucara. It renders them defenseless and unable to move, while every critical system begins to break down and fail. Eventually, the systems regulating their antimatter containment fields will fail. I think you know what happens after that.
Can you stop the virus?
Yes, I have started to modify the countermeasures we have used before when dealing with Akar's little tricks. They should be ready by the time we reach those vessels.
Excellent.
Remain vigilant as we approach those vessels. I have studied recent records of battle. Akar has used remotely controlled ships as bombs before.
Good point. This could be another one of his traps. Everyone stay sharp. Yeah, 2 battle cruisers from the car. Gotta get close enough to do anything about it, so...
Enemy ships inbound. On an attack vector. Countermeasures are ready. Use them to restore the Korath vessels.
Got a battle cruiser. Still have a heavy escort, but...
I do not know how you did it, and I do not care. Our ship is ready for battle once more.
There are other ships to assist, however.
Yes, and Jempok's loyalists may return as well. Only this time, their cowardly tricks will not work. I thought Admiral Defer to be an honorable warrior, but he is just as treacherous as his Emperor. Bah! If he shows his face again, I will make it uglier for him!
It's good to fight at your psychopath. So... over there's the next lot, so... let's go in.
It's him! Admiral Dever!
Ugh. This console is only down here as it is for the unique abilities of this ship.
I shall return!
Reading a containment field collapsed on one of the Korath vessels.
Right.
We were too late for most of them. Some escape pods were able to reach a safe distance before the end. One vessel remains. Do we have enough time to save them?
Dep help. What's the status of the remaining curved ship?
They're doing what they can against the virus. We have some time before their core systems reach a critical state.
No.
Do not abandon the warriors in escape pods. You have time. Rescue them, so they may fight on as warriors. Right now, you need to save the ones who need your help the most.
Indeed.
Very well. Prepare to conduct rescue operations.
Comes notify sickbay. Some of the survivors may need medical attention.
An enemy force just dropped out of warp.
You've got to be kidding me.
That's the last of them. It's time to restore the last Korath vessel.
Let's prepare this battle cruiser before it's too late.
I am Katrak, son of Gatral. I lead the forces of House Korath in this system. Your assistance is appreciated, but the battle isn't over yet.
Explain.
Admiral Dever will not give up so easily. When he said he would return, he meant it, and he will come with reinforcements. I will not allow him to take this system.
What do you propose, Captain?
Now that you have restored our ships, we will make our stand here.
Captain, while I appreciate your courage, you must realize your forces are in no shape to engage Dever. Such a battle is unwise. You should withdraw.
Dever is powerful, but he is not invincible. My ship may be damaged, but even a dreadnought can't survive the explosion from a warp core breach at point-blank range. I am prepared to deliver that fatal blow.
Suicide attack?
It is his duty to defend this system by any means necessary. He wishes to lead his forces to victory as a warrior born. You could leave him to his fate. Without our ships, his fleet will probably lose the battle. With our aid, however, victory could be found, along with a new ally.
I understand. Your counsel is appreciated, Laurel, even if the lesson you teach is a bitter one. Captain Gatrak, we will remain in the system and fight by your side, to the end.
Very well. Honor to you and your house, matriarch. Today we will rid the stars of Dever and his lackeys. Comply!
Red alerts, ours, and battle stations.
Attention, enemy forces! Out of respect for your courage, I offer you the chance to quit this system and surrender it to the authority of Emperor Jempok. Remain, and I shall give you the honor of a warrior's death.
Your offer is denied, Admiral. Return out. You've been in some good action.
They're on a
and his crew died with honor. Soon they will be with Talis in Stovacor, singing songs of glory and victory. You have our thanks. Without your strength, we would have been defeated.
And Captain Attack would have died in vain.
Indeed. But now, Davur and his fleet were critical to Jempok's plan for this sector. Without them, House Korath will be able to maintain control here.
The fight against Jempok is not over.
Agreed. With the loss of Katrak, I am now in command of our forces here. Know that you can rely on us when the time comes. Until then, we will await your call to glorious battle. Kapla!
Martok sends word from the Kuvat system. It is not good news.
What's happening there?
New rifts are opening, and the Alachi are sending fleets to attack from them. I failed the people of Kuvat once. I will not fail them again.
Very well, what's the plan?
Inform our allies and ask them to assemble at Kuvat. We will meet at Martok's coordinates. Together, we can defeat the Alachi and save the people of Kuvat.
Very well, Helm, set course for the Kuvat system.
There are still a few ships defending the system, but they are outnumbered by the enemy.
Well, she could arrive at any time. We need to move quickly.
Martok is here, but where are our allies? Why did they not answer the call to arms?
Have patience! The warriors of House Kang had to return to their vessels. House Korath's fleet was decimated by Akar's virus.
We'll need time to regroup and respond.
Yes, but they will respond, for they are Klingon. They gave their word, and they will honor it. It falls to us to hold the line and keep the Alache at bay until they arrive. Kapla!
All hands, red alert. Battle stations. Right. Control.
I know your face. You are Cha'ula of House Mokai. Your craven weapon scarred Kuvat and killed many Klingons. Why are you here? Do you come to atone for your crimes?
In a way, yes. I have come to defend the birth world of my mother from these attacks. My allies and I pledge to stop the Alachi and seal these rifts forever.
And how am I to know that this is not more of your Mokai treachery? Honeyed words meant to deceive and ensnare before the killing blow?
You have my word of honor, warrior. Mine and the word of General Martok. I trust that will be sufficient.
I have heard that you walked among us once again, Laurel. It pleases me to see the rumors are true. If you and Martok are willing to fight at Cha'ula's side, I will do so as well.
A wise choice, Captain.
Now, you say you come to help with these rifts. There is one nearby. Show us that your word has value here, Cha'ula. Close the rift now.
We'll do what we can, Captain. There is a saying, you tell the sword, but can you walk the walk? Or prove what you can say. You do. So, but we can do this. It just really hectic when we're
Two
left
more
here.
rifts have opened nearby.
And to Rift Alpha. We're gonna clean these out before it closes. And there we can shut it. But I got a feeling that if beta will pop a pile of new foes when we start opening it up. So what does it mean? Closing with beta.
Reading a new rift opening, much larger than before.
Yeah.
We must investigate it at once.
Well, out with it. Can we close it or not?
Stepad, does your readings match mine?
They do. I am reading two signals from the other side of the rift. One is using a heavily encrypted Alachi code. The other is using code unique to House Mokai.
To what end?
I believe someone has acquired some of the Mokai tech from our earlier incursions into the mycelial realm and modified it. They are using it to create these rifts.
It's your tech. Can you send a shutdown command? Turn it off?
I have tried several times. The command systems are not recognizing the orders.
What's our next move then?
We will not be able to do much more from here. The solution to this problem lies within the mycelial network.
What do you propose?
You and I will lead a team into the mycelial network and attempt to contact our allies there. Perhaps the Jasep or the liberated Alachi can assist us. Failing that, we will need to find a solution to the problem ourselves within the network.
Agreed.
Bringing a resolution to this conflict with the Alachi will be difficult, Jagula. But I believe you will find a way to do so. Go now. We will wait for you here and defend Kuvat from any further attacks. Kapla!
See you on the other side, Julia.
This is what it was like before, when my forces attacked. I was a fool, blind with rage. I am not proud of this. Then, the task to restore order fell upon your shoulders. Now, that responsibility belongs to me.
You have allies here, don't forget that.
I am reading several Alachi life signs nearby. They appear to be in an agitated state. I doubt they will be willing or able to help us. Get ready to fight!
Understood. Ready weapons.
I am also picking up an Alachi communication relay on the tricorder. Perhaps we can use it to send a message to our allies within the mycelial realm.
Wait to find out. Let's try to reach this current relay. let's get moving.
Ilachi! They were waiting to attack!
Right, let's continue on to the comes with it.
Do not read any Ilachi life signs in the area.
That's not brilliant, but that's not bad either. I think I know this place. We've been here before and we're going backwards if you get...
Look there. Those lights. Those are the filaments used for transport here, yes?
Yes.
They connect different parts of the mycelial realm.
They do, yes.
We should be able to use this to reach the next island and continue our search for the comms relay.
Where'd you go when you were up? Yeah. Jump to the next platform.
The communication relay lies ahead. If my readings are accurate, we can use it to trigger a signal. Something that our allies among the liberated Ilachi will notice.
I'm sure we can make a notable modification. Oh, this will deal with last year.
Our signal was received, but not by our allies.
You gotta be kidding me.
No response. We need to boost the signal. Let us continue onward. We may find a stronger relay station deeper within the realm.
On to the next bridge then.
There. Do you see it? Another Ilachi comms relay just ahead. Perhaps we can use it to boost our signal and make contact with the liberated Alachi.
Rough sharp, move out and stay sharp, as they could easily Colin spot here.
Look out! More Alachi are attacking!
Oh, is that turret that stitch to it even pulls around again?
Look! That Alachi doesn't seem corrupted like the others.
Hello?
Yolan True, my friend. You are fortunate. I received your last transmission. I see that you travel with the criminal, Jaula. This is most unusual. Please, explain yourself.
We need to seal a massive rift, and we need your help to do so.
If you do not trust me, Alachi, trust in your friend's judgment. I am here to help. We believe there are others using modified versions of my tech to create a massive rift. Our attempts to shut it down have not been successful. Perhaps, by working together, we can close the rift and put an end to the spread of corruption here.
Speak the truth, Tassi. We're not your enemy.
This would explain why our efforts to neutralize the corruption have failed. We did not have the information on your tech we needed. Jaula, if you give me your word of honor, I will assist your realm once more.
I give you my word of honor. As a Klingon warrior and the leader of my house, we will fight at your side and work together to make things right in this place.
It goes for me and my officers.
Very well. We must move quickly. The corrupted ones have sent a fleet of considerable strength through it to attack your realm, and are preparing more vessels to strike.
What's our next move then?
There is a device nearby that we can use to destabilize the rift. Come, I will show you the way.
Either way, Tassi. And here it is. Let's jump to the next platform.
A shaper lies ahead. It is a device that uses spore mist to alter the terrain and the environment.
How can it help us?
We can reconfigure this device to release a wave of energized spore mist. The wave will cleanse the corruption from the mycelium as it flows throughout the realm.
What about the rift?
It will begin to destabilize, eventually reaching a point where it can be closed. Be advised, the corrupted ones are using the Shaper to maintain the rift. They will defend it to the death.
Very well, ready weapons and move out. This is... They went to death and... I'm going to take this custom plug to a telephone plug. Too bad? Ah dear. Got ballistic touch again. It's your thing. Very nice. Okay, Tassif, you're the best person to do this.
Good. We can now use the Shaper to undo the madness of the corrupted ones.
We?
Yes. Myself and Ja'ula. She will deal with her tech, while I deal with that of the corrupted ones. Working together, we can enable the reconfiguration process and destabilize the rift.
Understood.
Remain vigilant, for the corrupted ones will return. And in force. You must defend us while we reconfigure the Shaper.
Meet into the siege of Kuvat. Before we get started, I'm going to have to call my bridge officers to our location. They got themselves stuck, and we can just use the button down there because they we'll get themselves lost or stuck. But you two can get started. And there they come.
Quickly, use the other console to unlock the next set of modifications.
Nice.
Flanking damage detected. Shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Go on in.
Enemy combat in close proximity.
Move to the next console and unlock it.
Right. Get out of here.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Now, activate the final sequence at the console on the far side of the machine.
Oh dear, our team died. Right.
It worked. The wave is cleansing the realm of corruption, and the rift is beginning to destabilize.
Excellent. What now?
I will return with you to your realm. The liberated Alachi wish to bring an end to such incursions to our realm, and I believe I can help you with that task.
You'll be welcome to join in the effort, Sir Seb.
Very well. Let us return to your ship now. The window for safe transport back to your realm is closing soon.
Understood. Nice beam up.
Kavan, I see your efforts were successful. Adetpa tells me we will be able to close the rift soon.
Once the rift destabilizes to critical level.
Very well. Until that time comes, we must defend Kuvat and face the Alachi in battle.
Any sign of our allies?
We have detected several Klingon vessels on long-range sensors. They are approaching at high warp, but we do not know if they are friends or foes.
Understood. All hands, battle stations. We'll hold line until we can close the rift. Right. Oh, let's get fetching more Alachi. Oh dear, they've sent some viral software on to make. Maybe we've messed up with our systems. Looks like we're going to launch just about inside of that ship's.
The rift has destabilized to a point where it can be closed from this side.
That's good news.
I recommend haste. The corrupted ones have a large fleet moving to exit the rift as we speak.
Nice moving to close the rift now.
Watch out! An Alachi fleet made it out before the rift closed!
And includes the dreadnought. Oh, fine.
The call to arms was given. And House Kang has responded.
And
Done with you anyway. Come on!
thank God, makes this fight a lot better. That would have been a lot heavy fight. Really heavy fight. Sisha is not easy fun to fight against. And boss. Let's go. Shoot down the torpedoes, nice. So who's...
Victory is ours! The Alachi have been driven from the system, and Kuvat is secure once more.
News of this will spread through the Empire like wildfire.
Yes, to friends and foes alike. After today, more allies will join forces with us, along with House Kang and House Korath.
We'll need them at our sides when we face Jimpak forces.
I have received word from my contacts among the Orions and the Gorn. They stand ready to join us when the time comes.
Good to hear.
The Free Alachi will join the fight as well. We desire an end to this conflict, and to the usage of the mycelial weapon.
Understandable.
Tarsev, I would speak with you later about a mycelial matter. For now, however, I believe we all have to prepare for the last campaign. Soon, the time will come to face Jimpak and his forces in battle.
Indeed. It appears our roads lead to Kronos. We must be ready. Odex reporting, Admiral. We are standing by, ready to depart to the system on your command. Let's go.
Word of our deeds is spreading throughout the Empire. More allies stand ready to fight at our side, but we cannot rest easy. The mad Emperor will retaliate with all the forces he can muster. While it is said that revenge is a dish that is best served cold, we should expect the unexpected from Jimpak. In his madness, he will be unpredictable. In his desperation, he may commit unthinkable acts to avenge his losses. I feel the final days of this war are upon us, but I know from experience that those days can be terrible to face. We can only follow the example of Kalish and fight with honor.
Indeed, now. Central Rail was it took part in the Klingon Federation War. Before she became Chancellor, so she knows a lot about this. And well, this one's going to be the easiest choice pack I've ever had. Only one. The mine launchers. I can't tell you how good or bad they are, but they're the first time I've seen a Tetrian mine launcher in game, so very nice if you wanted to have a volume style build. Well, there are other foreign style weapons if you so wish, but and because this is done the first day of the event, we get daily event bonuses. And that's been it. This has been Mike Rata. See you guys next time.